Well, I'd like to thank all you guys for coming here and helping me with this special moment. I've listened to so many comments and opinions on where I should go, and it's been a very hard decision for me because I have so much respect for their coaching staffs and their programs. But I decided to take my talents to Baylor University.
With that said,
well, Baylor's been a dream school of mine. They've been recruiting me since day one, since I was in 6th grade, and I just followed my heart, basically. Baylor's always been there. So.
Talk about Coach Mulkey and what decision, what factor she played in your decision.
Coach Mulkey's a great coach. I watched her from afar, especially when she won championships, and I have a personal relationship with her, and I feel like I'll be taking care of her. She'll take care of me for the next.
How tough was this decision for you?
It was very tough, especially because I had so much respect for all 3 programs, and they were very good programs, and I was going to get an education wherever I went. But just having both the relationship with Coach Mulkey and Baylor just was a bonus.
how relieved are you to have this all over with?
Very relieved because there's been so much pressure and tension, but I'm actually very happy that it's over with.
When did you actually like have your mind made up that, okay, this is what I want to do?
About 2 days ago. I slept on it, prayed on it, and I just decided to go to bed.
How'd you sleep last night?
Not much sleep last night, but I pulled through, I guess.
I'm blessed to have a child that has just worked very, very hard to get where she is and make her own way, her name, and that sort of thing, and not be in the shadow of me or her dad. I'm excited about that.
And you and PJ both have known Coach Mulkey for quite a long time, and talk about how what kind of role she played in all of this.
Well, I would like to say this because everybody, which it was like Baylor, because let me say this, Kalani has been a Baylor, Brittany Griner fan since she was 6th grade going to camp. And I think people associate Kim with the fact of her, with our relationship, but it's not actually our relationship. It was actually Brittany Griner being 6'8" and Kalani being the biggest girl in her school that she could relate to. So I brought her to that camp, and she did not want to miss it for the summers after that and started to go and that sort of thing. And when we first started this, Kim came to me and she says, tell me what not to do. And she said, I'm going to do and I'm going to outwork every school there is. She says, not on our friendship, this, that, and another. She said, I want to be, she said, I don't want to overwhelm you, but I want to outwork everybody else. And I told her I appreciate her coming to me and saying that, and not coming to me and saying, hey, you played for me, can you send me your kid? And it was never that type of relationship.
It's going to be tough for you to be, you've coached her for so long, you've been part of her basketball life for so long. It's going to be, what's that going to be like? You still got another year, but what's that going to be like? Have you thought about that at all?
No. I try not to think about that, and she says, you don't miss me, you don't miss me. But I'm going to tell you something. I have a very good group of young ladies that she shared me with all the time. In the summertime, the Lady Pumas and the Spartan girls. So, that's going to be hard that I don't have somebody 6'6" to kind of say, get the ball to. But, hey, we're going to do our best to do what we've been doing before she got there. So, that's going to be it. And I think it's going to be more exciting for me as a parent right now, because I've always been in coaching mode. People say, well, that's your daughter. But I always, have remained professional in the coaching side of that. And then when we come home, I'm mom. But that's the hardest part of it.
Well, lastly, tell me how fast is this going for you? I mean, everybody was talking about
paint drying.
I don't mean the process. I mean just watching Kalani grow up and where she is now. And not so much the process of recruiting, but you're watching your daughter grow into what she's become.
I think that has just zoomed because at one while when she first started off, she had 2 left feet. We had been at every program trying to find a coach and see what's going on. She started off setting picks, and that was when I realized that I need to step in and make sure she learns the game the right way, being a post.
Right.
And I think that came at a game where she was setting picks, and they threw the ball and she did not know to even catch it.
Right.
So from that point on, I've watched her develop, and I've watched her work hard. I've kicked her. You know, people say, hey, and I tell her, I say, you want to play for a coach that's going to kick you like I do, but also give you a hug and love you at the same time. So that's, you know, that's what it's been like. And she shot up, and it's phenomenal how she went 4 inches from a 6 footer to a 6'4", and now 6'6", and you know.
When did that happen? When did she go from 6 to 6?
That had to be the summer of her sophomore to her junior year.
Okay.
She got 4 inches quickly. And then just this summer, she's grown another 1.5 inches. So, and she complained a little bit at one while at the beginning of the junior year about her knees, and we took her to the, we took her and had it looked at just for her sake, and her kneecaps were not even attached. So she still had growth plates that were open and not closed. So we don't know how that's gonna, you know, how close are they, or is she still growing, or what's that actually gonna be like?